I am Prashant Himnani, Managing Director of the Globalizers, and today I am delighted to be joined by some of our best students who are currently pursuing their graduate studies in the United States of America. The mission of this conversation is to inspire the fellow Indian students who are looking to embark their graduate studies in the United States of America and to go through all the experiences that these lovely students have gone through in the past 6 months or in a year's time. So let us have a discussion get started. First of all, I would like all of you to introduce yourself to the entire world.
Hello everyone, my name is Sonam Mehta and right now I'm pursuing my Masters in Pharmacy Administration at University of Houston main campus. I did my Bachelor's in Pharmacy from DAVV Indore and I'll be graduating in August 2011.
Okay.
Hello everybody, I'm Nishant Bafna. I'm doing my Masters in Information Management from University of Maryland at College Park. I did my engineering from Medicaps Institute of Technology and Management, Indore, in Computer Science branch, and I'm going to graduate in May 2012.
Hello everyone, I am Kaushal Wadhwani. I am currently pursuing my Masters in Management Information Systems from Texas A&M University, and I did my Bachelor's from Medicaps Institute of Technology and Management in Information Technology.
Hi guys, I'm good. Happy New Year to all.
I'm Ankit Maheshwari. I study at University of Southern California, Los Angeles. I'm pursuing my Masters in Computer Science. I'll be graduating in May 2011. Basically, I did my summer internship at Yahoo and I'm currently based at Bloomberg, New York. Thank you.
That's lovely. So guys, let's get started. We'll start with Ankit. You being the senior most here, you'll be graduating in the coming 2011 fall, and you got placed in Bloomberg. Congratulations for that. Okay, so just take us through your entire journey, Ankit, that you have gone through from your bachelor's or from the time that you started your bachelor's at SGS ITS until this very moment.
As such, I started my bachelor's in 2005 from GSITS in computer science field. The basic difference that I find from my undergrad studies and compared to my master's studies is that the coursework over there is very practical. You get to learn a lot of practical stuff which will be used in the industry. As I mentioned that I did my internship at Yahoo, a lot of the stuff that I learned over there which was related to my project work at USC, that was quite helpful for me during the interviews. Same with the interviews which I am giving with Google and Microsoft and with Bloomberg. All the stuff that I learned from my undergrad and my project work over there, that helped me a lot. And just a point I wanted to mention that the perception of students over here is that the studies over there is quite tough. I don't agree to that point at all. If you work hard, you have to work hard as such, you have to work on a daily basis, but if you work hard, you will be able to manage anything over there.
We'll talk more about your university, which is University of Southern California. And I've been talking to students on daily basis. This is the application high time, students are applying. What about the overall amount of money that you have spent, and what is your message in terms of financial terms who are seeking and who want to get into the University of Southern California?
As such, USC is very ill famous that it's a very costly university. I don't agree to that point either. As such, my perception also was that USC is a costly university. It's in Los Angeles, but I do think that finance at USC is quite manageable. You get to do on-campus jobs which will take care of your daily basis expenses. If you get an internship at a good place, you can cover your semester fees. As such, the fees at USC is based on per unit basis, that is per credit basis. Generally, students see the fees on their website and just double that amount, which is not correct. Roughly, the fees cost around $40,000 for 2 years, like for your entire MS. But quite amount of that expense you can cover from your either internship or through your on-campus jobs. So I don't think that USC should be so badly known for high expenses or something. Apart from that, USC is a very nice university. It's near to Bay Area, that's the Silicon Valley, so the location there is very nice. Los Angeles itself is a very good city to live in, and LA being a Hollywood city, apart from that, it's also very big in the industrial arena, there are many startups in LA. Like I'll be doing my spring internship in a startup in LA itself. So by that perspective also USC is a very good place to study for.
Okay, Ankit. So that's all about your experience as far as USC is concerned. How did you manage the food there, being a boy? And I mean, what was your method of cooking and all?
As such, generally we find roommates easily at USC because there are many Indian students out there. I was lucky enough that I had very good roommates. We generally prepare dinner at home only, and it's fully fledged Indian sort of dinner. It's not like that you will be getting too many dishes to eat, but and for lunch basically I eat outside. There are many options available. You can eat Subway, you can eat Burger King or McDonald's is there. There is a huge Mexican chain Chipotle over there. So you get many options out there. There are a few Indian chains also, but they might be a bit costly.
You work part-time there?
Yeah, I have a on-campus job. It's very easy to find on-campus jobs at USC because there are many options available. So like I am basically a grader at USC in which I have to take assignments. Similarly, there are loads of options from working in a restaurant to doing a hi-fi job. There are many options available.
And what is your message to students who want to do a part-time job? And is there any need for preparation of part-time job, or it's irrespective of your abilities?
As such, as I mentioned, part-time jobs vary from working in a restaurant for which you cannot prepare as such to a very hi-fi job in which you have to give interviews. So it depends which interview call you get. As such, I did not find any need to prepare for any part-time job because it varies a lot.
Getting an intern into Yahoo is a big thing. So how did you manage that?
First of all, I just want to tell my fellow students to when you go to any university in US, you have to apply a lot. For your internships, you need to search for companies. From wherever you can find names of firms, you should just go on their website and apply. Apart from that, you need to prepare a lot for the interview because the questions there are very technical in nature. So you need to prepare a lot. They will just give you a brief topic on which they will be interviewing you on. It can be a telephonic interview or an on-site interview. So you have to prepare on that particular topic as such.
Okay. And how that the final then ultimate, the big thing, getting placed into Bloomberg happened? How that happened?
Like Bloomberg came on our career fair. They interviewed us over there. Few students were selected for an interview at Radisson Hotel. We were interviewed, I think there were 4 to 5 rounds over there at the hotel in which we were interviewed by 4 to 5 people. And after that, they were 4 technical interviews and 1 HR interview. So after checking all the skills, they selected 9 students in total.
What is the difference that, I still remember you got placed in Infosys when you were at GSITS.
Yeah.
What is the difference in the 2 interviews that?
As such, here the interviews is basically they come with a truck and take all the students. It's not like over there. The technical interviews out there are really challenging and you have to at least prepare for them and work hard over there. They make us write code, which I did not see as such anywhere in the firms which I interviewed in India. They make you write code, they find your minor mistakes out there, and they do want you to know the stuff. So it's a big difference as such in the interview process. And 4 to 5 interviews, technical interviews is challenging.
And what is your message finally to all the aspirants who are willing to go or who are already in the first phase of their graduate studies in USA?
I just want to wish them luck and just want to mention that should not fear from anything. As such, there is a lot of misconception out there in India about studies in the US. They should not fear from that thing. They should just work hard, and working hard will easily pave the way to success.
That's wonderful, Ankit. All the best for the rest of you. May you graduate as soon as possible and start your career at Bloomberg.
Thank you.
Next on, we move to our another student who is at one of the highest ranked B schools in USA, and that is Mace Business School in Texas. Kaushal, how are you?
Thank you.
Take us again, like Ankit did, you have to take us through your journey, and we would like to know about your course also, which is Management Information Systems. And many of the students, this is a course which has come up in the last 4 or 5 years. So one information related to that, but again, general information about you.
I started my undergraduation here in 2006, at Medicaps Institute, and during my fourth year actually, I started preparing for my GMAT, and I was very lucky to get a very good score. And when I started applying, I got admit from Texas A&M University, which is one of the very highest ranked universities in the world, in the United States as well. So I applied for Management Information Systems. This course is a mixture of technology and business. Basically what it does is, you have to, in any organization, in every organization today there is an MIS department. This department is related with the information technology, how to get the maximum potential out of the information technology in any business. So Management Information Systems is basically the business aspect of technology. So this is what my course is all about, and right now I've just completed one semester over there. And this semester, whatever I have learned, that's completely practical stuff. In United States, the medium of study, it's very, very practical. What they teach you, what they want you to learn, it's everything practical. They do not want you to just mug up everything and then just apply it in the exam and get over with it like it was here during my undergraduation.
There's nothing like Shivani there? No?
No,
Okay.
there is
Just
nothing
kidding.
like Shivani. And this was all about my first semester experience.
Okay. You scored staggering 710 in GMAT. We would like to know about that. How did that happen?
Basically, GMAT exam is completely based on your grammar. How much grammar you know. Like if you are very good at grammar, there are very high chances that you would at least score a 650 plus. 650 is a good score, but getting a 700 plus, of course the globalizers helped me. Everyone here, my Prashant sir and then Himanshu sir was here. Everyone helped me in getting a very good score. So in GMAT, like I said, the grammar is a very, very crucial and important aspect. So like I did a lot of hard work on my grammar. I tried to understand all the concepts, how English works, how one sentence moves from one part of the sentence to the other. So this was, I think my basic strategy was to get a very good hold on my grammar.
How much time it took for the preparation?
I just took 2 months.
2 months. Okay, thank you very much. Let's move towards Mr. Nishant. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
I'm not well, Nishant. So take us through your journey, Nishant.
I did my engineering in computer science, and I wasn't very good at coding. So when I came and met you, you suggested me information systems and information management. They both are pretty much the same course, whereas information management is a bit more managerial course. This course is a bridge between the customers or the clients and the technical team. So we basically work somewhere between them, trying to get the message through. And there are a lot of business job profiles that you can work once you study MIS or MIM. This is basically pre-sales or business analyst, system analyst, and you have a lot of opportunities there. That's about the course.
Your undergraduation?
My undergraduation, as I told, I wasn't very good at coding, and the best thing about this, education in the US is that it gives a chance to everybody. If you are in India, the worst thing is even if you're a mechanical engineer, TCS will give you a chance just because you're ready to code. Whereas if you're in the US and you don't want to code, you do have options. That okay, you cannot code, so that's not a bad thing. In India, it's frowned upon that okay, you cannot code. But in the US, that's fine. You cannot code, so you cannot code. But you definitely have other qualities to work on. So they give you opportunities like MIS, MIM, and also one of the good things about the education in the US is even though the course is fixed, but the subjects aren't. You can take subjects from business school, from the engineering school, from maybe even the psychology department or from the health department, plants or anything, whatever interests you. So you have a lot of freedom to choose your subjects, and you can gradually take up majors and minors. You can have dual degrees. You have a lot of options.
Okay. Coming back to Kaushal, you got a good amount of scholarship also. So can you tell about your scholarship that you got for your course?
I got a graduate assistantship of teaching. What that includes is I have to instruct lab students in the lab in business data communication. When I go there, when any student goes there who has a graduate assistantship, he has to teach. Like it depends on the professor, but in my college we have to teach the students some of the other course in the undergraduation or the graduation department. So the thing that I'm going to tell, it's very surprising that one of my courses that I took in my undergraduation helped me to get this scholarship. And this scholarship, that's a course that I took in my third year in my undergraduation, that was Datacom. This course helped me to get this scholarship as my boss told me. So this was worth total of $16,000. And I am the only student who, without work experience, we were a total of 12 students who were given assistantship in the beginning, and all the other 11 students have a minimum of 2 years of work experience, but I'm the only one who got a scholarship, assistantship without any work experience. And basically it was all because of my GMAT score and some of the courses that I took in my undergraduation. So this was all.
You mentioned about the work experience, right? This question I'll direct to Ankit. A lot of students come and meet me and we discuss, and they often ask this, that, sir, should we apply right now, or should we take a work ex of a couple of years, or 1 year, or 3 years, something like that. So what is the basic difference that you feel is when a student goes to States as a fresher, and as compared to a student who is a lot of work experience, or at least a couple of years of work experience? What's your take on that?
As such, there are pros and cons of both the approaches. Like, I went to the States directly after my undergraduation.
Okay.
It helped me because I was in a flow. Like, after my 4th year, I had no work, no job as such. So I was just studying continuously from my 4th year to my 1st year at the USC. So in a flow, we generally tend to study easily because we used to study there. People who come with a work experience, they do have an edge over other students. They have, first of all, a very broad view of the courses. Like, they know about the stuff they have to read over there. They know a lot in the field of coding. Like, I'm a CS graduate, so related to coding, they know a lot about coding because they have used that in the industry. Apart from that, the industries out there do prefer people who have a work experience. So I do think there are pros and cons of both. Like, a con of being having a work experience, that when you go to States after like 2 to 3 years of work experience, you're not in a flow to study as such. So that might pull you down over there, because there are many students and you have to compete with all those students.
Let's come to Sonam. How are you? I'm well, Sonam. So you went to Houston, Texas, right? And you went for pharmacy administration MS. Let us know all about it and your entire journey from the pharmacy, because a lot of pharmacy students out there would like to hear from you, and they must be dying to hear from you. Pharmacy is a bit tricky state at this point of time, let me tell you, as far as employment is concerned and as far as the mode of education is concerned. But irrespective of that, take us through your journey.
Okay. So I did my bachelor's in pharmacy from DAVV Indore. Since I didn't wanted to get into core pharmacy, that is pharmaceutics or pharmacology, so I applied for mainly pharmacy administration programs in the various universities. And I'm really glad to study in University of Houston because I really like the program. The program is wonderful, excellent. Pharmacy administration is basically about research, like it's about healthcare outcomes research. So it's more related to public health and outcomes research. I'd like to clarify that it's not a management degree, it's completely research. So, like, another advantage of studying in University of Houston is that we have the Texas Medical Center at Houston. So we have large hospital databases to work with. So as my friends said that the education in US is very much practical. So that's true, because we need to get work with large databases, and that helps us a lot when we are into the industry or in academia, because we have worked with those databases during our master's program. So that's a good part. And also like here, during our undergrads, we only used to study at the time of exams, that is, at semester end. So we always felt the exam stress. But here we have weekly assignments, we have to review research papers and, not only review them, even critique the research papers. So like in US, like since we are having a regularity in the studies, we actually do not feel the exam stress, which we used to feel here. So the program is really nice, and I also got a good amount of scholarship. Like I had a complete tuition waiver along with a teaching assistantship of $12,600 per annum. And after first semester, it got converted into a research assistantship. So now I am a research assistant under my own advisor.
What do you think? What is the reason that you got the scholarship? The reason behind the scholarship? Tell the audience.
Yeah, the most important thing which got me the scholarship was my GRE score, which was 1420 out of 1600. And I also had a good academics of 75% in my undergrads. So I think those two were the most important factors.
You being a girl, a lot of the students, a lot of girls come to me and their parents come to me. And more than the career, more than the studies, they are worried about the security aspects. They are worried about who is going to, pick up our child from the airport and what is going to happen. Will she be safe or not? What's your take on that?
As far as the university is concerned, mostly all the US universities have an Indian organization. Like at University of Houston, we have the GISO, that is a Graduate Indian Students Organization. So like this type of organization is there in almost all the US universities, and they arrange the pickup facility from airport for all the new students, as well as they give them a temporary accommodation for free for the 7 to 10 days, in which the person can look for apartments for himself or herself. So this temporary accommodation as well as the pickup service is free for all the Indian students who are coming to US. So that's really a good thing. So I don't think so people should be worried about the security purpose. As far as their the crime rate is concerned, it must be there, but we need to maintain our own security. Like we should go out in groups, and if we are maintaining our own security, I don't think there is anything to worry about.
Okay. What is the message for the pharmacy students who are there, and probably to all these students who would like to come to States and study?
There are a lot of fields in pharmacy, so I would just like to tell that whichever field you are interested in, you should always apply. I mean pharmaceutics, pharmacology, pharmacy administration, medicinal chemistry. So all the fields, they have really good avenues, so all is well, right?
Nishant, students come to me and they always throw me one question, and specifically in the last couple of years, the question that I have faced for the maximum time is, Sir, सुना है कि scholarship बंद हो गई है, or I translate it to English, that we heard that there are no scholarships whatsoever. What's your take on that? The idea behind the whole conversation is to hear from the horse's mouth. So let's see.
Even I was thinking that I heard a couple of my seniors say that why you're doing MS, because they told me to opt out for MBA, go to Dubai, go to Singapore for MBAs, and not go to US for my masters. But after I went there, it's all about how hard you want the job. Because if you really want a job, or if by job is by funding. Actually, they never say it as funding. It's always a job for them. They respect the job, so you get a job. Even Kaushal here is grader is a job for him. So you get fundings. The economy is improving. The unemployment rate is drastically decreasing. So there are more number of jobs. As the companies are doing well, they are shelling out the monies to the professors. The professors have more money, so they are giving it out to students. And especially with Indian students, is that they are ready to work in different conditions too. With the US students, they have a block of working in their domain only. But with Indian students, I've seen that they're ready to work in a different atmosphere, a different condition, sometimes in a different field too, if you get funding. So there's this misconception or a myth I would want you to remove it, is that there are no funding, there are no scholarship. It all depends upon you, and it all depends upon you, how badly you want it or how eagerly you want it.
Usually everybody gets it?
Yeah, usually everybody gets it. If you do not get in the first semester, I'm pretty sure that you'll get in the next semester.
Okay, Kaushal.
One thing I would like to clarify that many students think that if they have a good percentage during their undergraduation, they are going to get a scholarship. As I told that I was not having work experience, I was the only one. And then again, one surprising thing that when I applied, I didn't even have 65% as my aggregate. But still then I got a scholarship, I got assistantship. The only reason was how good you can put up yourself. So it's not that I'm saying that you must lie about yourself, but when you apply there, you have to write what I think about this course, how I can apply to this course. So it all depends on you, that when you apply, how good you think that you are fit for that role. So it's everything the same about the job as well. When you apply for a job, you have to show the interviewer that I am fit for this position. It's not like Infosys that they are going to make you fit for that position. It's about you are fit for that position, so that they are going to pay you the money. They are not going to spend so much on the training purpose. So that way it goes. And if you can make yourself fit, then they have the money to pay you, and then you can get the scholarship. Everyone can get a scholarship or funding or a job.
There must be huge number of students, specifically in computer science, who would like to do an MS in computer science from USA. A very precise message, a specific message only for the computer science students who are looking to get into US for MS.
Like before coming to US, you just need to hone your skills, especially in the field of programming. Apart from that, whichever field you're interested in, just work hard on that, read a bit about that before coming to the US. That will help you a lot over there in respects of getting a job out there in US or as such in your studies. So be confident, you need to work a lot over there, be confident about that, don't be shy of hard work and improve your coding skills as such.
A question which is off the league there, I would like to have somebody who is studying in a B school, Kaushal. Students come to me directly and they often write GMAT on their inquiry forms, right? And I try to convince that how GMAT and when GMAT would be beneficial, but what kind of the class in Mays Business School that you are in knowledge of as far as MBA class is concerned? What kind of a class of an MBA in a typical B school, specifically at Mays?
I would like to know more about your question, like what are the aspects that you want to know exactly about the class?
I mean, in terms of the kind of class profile of an MBA I'm talking about.
Like in terms of MBA, I think that like all the students, typically when you want to do an MBA, then you must have a proper work experience in your field. Like when people do an MBA, there are many departments like marketing, HR. So like when you're applying, you have to show that you have some good amount of work experience in the field that you want to pursue in the future. So as far as I have known a few people in Mays Business School, many students, like they have at least 3 years of work experience, and then after that they have a broad knowledge about what they want to do. It's not that like when you are an undergraduate and you just come to the US, you do not have complete knowledge of what you want to do. Like when I went, then I wanted to diverge my studies towards technical, but now I want to go towards managerial. It's not like that with an MBA. An MBA student is thought of like he has some knowledge and he is sure about what he wants to do. So when you are doing an MBA, you need to like have some good amount of work experience. You need to be sure about what you want to do.
So now, what are your further plans now onwards? You'll be graduating in the coming...
Yeah, I'll be graduating in August 2011. So after going back to US, I'll be starting looking for jobs, and I'm just left with my thesis work, and I'm done with my coursework.
So what after your master's?
I'll be looking for a job in the industry. Like, I don't want to go into the academia. Earlier I was planning to go for a PhD, but then I thought that I need to have work experience for 2 or 3 years, and then I'll decide further.
Ankit, again, coming back to your job concern, you're just about to graduate and you already got a job. So in the last 4 or 5 months, how the job market is in the US, specifically for the computer science graduate, or as a matter of fact, your view on the job market?
Job market definitely is improving in the US as the economy is like reviving from a setback. The job market is improving. Like there were many firms who stopped recruiting students, but now they are also recruiting students, giving them H1 visas. The market as such, especially in the field of computer science, many of my friends I see are getting interview calls from many firms, and definitely I do think the market is improving, and within 2 to 3 years it should recover fully.
People usually have this concept of people going there with the work experience having a lot of advantage, or they are like twice the probability of getting a job there. But when I went there, I had a similar notion, but surprisingly I found out that there are some companies who look out only for freshers, because with people who have some work experience, it is difficult to train them according to the company's needs. If you have worked in Infosys, you have worked on a particular platform for some time, for 2 or 3 years. So it is little difficult to teach someone from one platform to another, or from one kind of work to another. So there are some companies, I would say there are many companies who have openings only for freshers. So have that notion that I'll have a work it's always better you have work ex, you are financially little stronger, you can take out your expenses for application if you have problems of such. So, but if you just want to work for the sake of working, or for the notion that you'll have a better job there, I think it's not advisable thing to do. If you have a chance to study outside, if you're in the flow, as Ankit told, if you're in the flow of study, you usually tend to study better. Whereas those who have experience, they know a lot of stuff, but they usually cannot perform well in the master's program.
I think we had a great time today discussing of some of the best students of the globalizers that it has produced in the last couple of years. I'm thankful from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Sonam. Thank you, Nishant. Thank you, Kaushal. And thank you very much, Ankit. These guys were here in the winter break, and we're really thankful that they spare their time. They came here to meet their family. And thank you for spending time. All the best for rest of the future. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you.